Okay? If you are ready, guys, please type in the chat box, I am very much ready. Yung very much ready talaga ha. Type in po sa chat box para ma-inspire naman ako sa pagsasalita. Okay, thank you, Coach Mon. So let us start now. Mindset is everything. Naririnig nyo na siguro ang phrase na mindset is everything. But have you paused or have you internalized yung totoong kailaliman or depths of its truth? Diba? Actually, hindi lang ito pang slogan ng mga motivational speakers. Ito ay pangunahing principle na huhulma sa bawat aspeto ng ating buhay or ng buhay nyo. Your mindset determines how you interpret the world around you. Paano mo tingnan, paano mo intindihin ang nakapalibot sa iyo, whether it's a situation or mga tao. Profoundly influencing your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Okay? From seeing the glass as half full to recognizing opportunities in the face of adversity. Di ba? Sa panahon ng taghirap at tagtuyo and all. The power of a positive mindset is undeniable. So talagang hindi mo yan talaga siya maidi-deny na ang nagdadala talaga sa utak natin at nagkokontrol sa utak natin sa atin is our utak or our mindset. So kailangan matuto tayong kontrolin ang ating isip para nang sa ganun kontrolado natin ang ating buhay. Okay? So, there are different types of mindset po. Number one, before I discuss with you the two different types of mindset, sa deeper meaning, sa deeper na pag-aaral, why your mindset is everything, it is crucial to know the different types of mindset na may makabuluhang epekto sa iyong personal growth and fulfillment. So, pag sinabi nating fixed mindset, ano yan? Or fixed mindset versus growth mindset na napaka-opposite ng dalawang ito para i-shape ang ugali at mindset ng tao. Talagang magkaiba siya. Sobrang magkaiba. Yung isa nasa north, yung isa nasa south. Kung ikaw ay isang tao na fixed mindset, maniniwala ka na ang abilities or kakayahan or intelligence mo at talento mo ay immobile. Or yun na hindi ka na talaga gagalaw. It's at ease. Okay? Maniniwala ka na inborn na yan sa'yo. Diba? At di mo na mababago. Yun ang fixed mindset. Feeling mo, di mo kailangan magsikap pag talented ka na. Okay? Challenges may discourage you and effort may seem pointless if success is not guaranteed. Yun ang taong fix yung mindset. Na ayun ang makinig. Kasi andun na sa utak niya eh. Feeling niya, it is what it is. So be it. Okay? So, ngayon, habang tumatakbo yung discussion natin, try to ask yourself if you have this kind of mindset. Okay? Ikaw ba yung type of a person na kung ano lang yung nasa utak mo, you do not want others to tell you or, you get some advices from other people, yun ka na lang. Okay? Habang ang growth mindset naman, guys, ay understanding na ang talento at ang abilities can be developed sa pamamagitan ng dedication, ng hard work, at patience. Okay? You would likely embrace challenges. So, tatanggap ka ng mga challenges. You will also persevere through setbacks and see effort as the path of your mastery. O, di ba? Itong mindset, ang pangangalaga sa pag-ibig mo for learning at katatagan, yung tibay mo, which are crucial for your great accomplishment. So, ngayon pa lang, alam ko na nagkaroon ka na ng sabihin na natin, conclusion kung anong klase kang tao. Or maybe you are already at the peak of your mind now na, ay, ganun pala talaga ako. Yung, I don't want room for improvement. I don't want to go out from the box where I belong. Kasi ito na ako eh. Or, you wanted to go out because you want more. Okay? You're hungry for knowledge and you're hungry for being creative and looking the other side of the wall in your life. Okay? Next. So, meron pala tayong activity. Okay? So, we have activities, gayon na. So, i-identify natin kung ang sasabihin ko ay fixed or growth mindset ba yun. Una, okay, ang gustong sumagot, pwedeng i-type nyo sa chat box kung ano yung sagot. Una, seeing the world and yourself as a constantly evolving place. So, tinitingnan mo daw ang mundo na seeing the world and yourself, tinitingnan mo ikaw at ang mundo na evolving place siya or may pagbabago or fixed lang ba siya? Ano yung sagot ninyo? Okay. Tama po ang sagot ni Coach Mon. Ang talino talaga ni Coach Mon. Ganyan ba talaga pag naka-eyeglasses? Okay? Thank you for that answer. Sunod naman. Failure means there is another way you haven't tried yet. So, nasa isip mo, may mga bagay pa ako na hindi natutunan. What kind of mindset is that? Is it a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Pasagot po. Okay. Ang gagaling naman ng aking mga estudyante. Mga cum laude kaya. Siguro mga cum laude kayo, magna cum laude nung nag-aaral pa kayo. Di ba? Madali lang naman i-determine eh. Okay? Another statement here. Resigning to just not being good at it and gives up. What kind of mindset meron ang taong to? Resigning to just not being good at it. Hindi daw siya magaling. And so be it. Okay, it's fixed. Talagang parang ipinako na siya dyan sa pag-iisip na yan. Okay? Thank you for that answer. Sunod, my effort and attitude determine everything. So, ano yung sagot niyo dyan? My effort and attitude determines everything. Okay. Ang galing talaga ni Coach Mon. Salamat po sa pagsagot. Of course, that kind of mindset is a growth mindset. Sunod, tell me I'm smart. Oh, that statement, tell me I'm smart. Is it a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Ano po yung sagot ninyo? Tell me I'm smart. Okay, it's a fixed mindset again. O, di ba? Nag-conclude na siya na talagang smart siya. Oh. So, nobody will introduce him another thing or what, another knowledge because fixed na talaga siya. Smart talaga siya. Thank you. And the last one, I stick to what I know. What's your answer? Okay, it's a fixed mindset also, di ba? Yun lang. Hanggang doon lang ako eh. Yun yung alam ko. Di ba? May mga tao talagang ganyan. Alam nyo yung mga fixed mindset ng mga tao. I have a person whom I know well, whom is so close to me na talagang hindi naman pa siya matanda and he's not, I find him mature pero ewan ko, siguro bugbugin ko na lang siguro siya para matuto. Anyway, thank you for cooperating and for answering. Let's move on. Matatapos na tayo. O, diba? Role of a positive mindset. Eto na. Okay? Number 1. So, pag-usapan natin ang mga power of having a positive mindset. Kung fix ang mind, kung ang fix or ang growth mindset is dealing primarily sa paniniwala about learning and intelligence. Sandali lang ha, excuse me. Number 7 na tayo. Okay? Wait, 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 wait. A positive mindset focuses on your overall outlook on life. So, number one, mindset is everything. Your mindset is everything. By maintaining a positive mindset, you're more inclined to approach life's challenges with optimism and confidence. O, di ba? Hindi lang po yung confidence or ang pagiging confident, I mean, na haharap ka sa crowd. Hindi lang ganun. Okay? This doesn't mean ini-ignore mo na ang mga problema or you are pretending that everything is perfect kapag ang mindset mo or for you everything is mindset is everything. Ano ba yan? Nabubulol na ako. Sorry. Okay? Dali. It's about acknowledging difficulties habang naniniwala ka sa iyong ability to overcome them. It's different. It's the difference between seeing a problem as a complete roadblock and viewing it as a challenge to navigate or learn from. Okay? So, yun talaga ang mindset. Kabuuhan. Kumbaga, there are times na may problema ako na hindi ko na kinukonsulta yung isip ko or yung sarili ko. Basta na lang nagkukonclude ako at the end of it, ako rin yung napaparusahan. Ako din yung nagbe-benefit sa naging desisyon ko na pangmadalian. But as what I have said, doon sa future na discussion ko, nga hindi talaga nagmamatter ang desisyon ng tao. Nagmamatter talaga kung ano ang gagawin mo after you decide. So, kasi may mga instances na nag-decide ka instantly, pero maganda naman ang ginawa mo right after. May mga tao naman na nagde-decide sila, matagal sila mag-decide, pero after ng matagal nilang pagdidesisyon sa buhay, ang nangyayari, ang action nila, hindi na nagiging align sa pagdidesisyon nila na sobrang tagal. Okay? So, number 2, attitude and mindset. Ano yan? Attitude and mindset. Your attitude plays a significant role sa paghubog mo sa iyong mindset. Ang positive na ugali, it encourages seeking solution and opportunities. O, di ba? Kahit sa tough situation mo, this can lead to healthier coping mechanism and more satisfying and productive life. So, pinag-isa talaga yan. Okay? Dahil kung tama ang ugali mo, may tama talaga ang mindset mo. At kung tama naman ang mindset mo, of course, tama talaga ang ugali mo. Hindi pwedeng magkahiwalay yan. Dahil it all starts from your mind at nailalabas mo, na i-act out mo dahil tama ang mindset mo. Okay? So, I hope hindi boring yung aking topic kasi parang ini-scrutinize talaga natin kung ano talaga ang dapat na mindset. Mayroon tayo, lalo pa na tayo ay nasa business world. Okay? Yun talaga ang nagdadala, ang nagpapalago or magpapabagsak sa negosyo mo. Depende talaga sa utak or sa takbo ng utak mo. Okay? So, I have here samples. Okay? Samples ng mga attitude and mindset is everything. Number 1, wake up and decide to have a great day. Oh, tamang mindset 'yon, tamang attitude 'yon. Okay? You wake up and decide to have a great day. Yung hindi naman tama ang utak nun, syempre kabaliktaran. Pagmulat pa lang ng mata, parang binugbog na nila ang sarili nila na I have nothing to prove myself today. I'm a loser, ako ay, ewan ko kung anong mangyayari, yung mga ganong bagay. Okay? Another sample of having an attitude and right mindset is cheer up and think how great it is to be you. O, di ba? Nasabihan ka na ba ng kaibigan mo na how to be you po? O, si Coach Harold, I'm pretty sure marami na yung nagsabi sa kanya, how to be you, Coach Harold. O, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, si Coach Harold talaga, tamang-tama ang ugali at tamang-tama ang mindset. Isa lang yung hindi ko gusto kay Coach Harold. Hindi pa talaga siya nagpa-burger ever since. Joke lang, Coach Harold. Kaya kung tututuhanin mo, di mas mabuti, burger lang. Okay? Next. Ano pang sample ng pagkakaroon ng tamang mindset or tamang attitude? Look up at the sky and be grateful for this day. Oh. Ikaw, okay? Did you ever get out of your house na tinignan mo ang paligid mo? Okay? Despite na may mga neighbor ka na mga marites, but because of your proper mindset, because of your right attitude, nakita mo na napaka-grateful pala or napakaganda pala ng araw mo. Okay? Next, show up to places with positive attitude. Oh, hindi. Ito usually talaga nangyayari sa traffic eh. Pag you're in a hurry at natatraffic ka talaga, siguro yung busina mo sunod-sunod, no? Di ba? So, in any situation, if you have this right mindset and if you have this right attitude at alam mo na mindset is everything, talagang you will become and you will not mind kung ano yung sasabihin ng mga tao, anong ibubuga nila sa'yo. Okay? Next, listen up to the voice inside you. Pakinggan mo ang sarili mo. Pakinggan mo ang ano ang worth mo. Diba? Kung alam mo yung worth mo as a person, hindi ka siguro mag-a-add up or you will not accept garbage from other people na iruruwin kung ano yung nasa utak mo. Okay? Sunod, team up with others to make things better. So, kapag meron kang growth mindset, di ba? You have this ability or you have this courage to join other people, to meet other people, and to know about them for you to learn. Di ba? At vice versa din yon. Next, build up your brain by learning hard things. Yung hindi naman napahihirapan mo ang sarili mo or ang brain mo, pero you have this challenge. You are challenging yourself before other people challenges you. So, ikaw na mismo ang mag-challenge sa sarili mo. Ikaw na mismo ang mag-challenge sa brain mo na kaya ka ba talaga to? Or I really have to accept this challenge. Dahil doon mo masusubukan kung gaano ka katibay mag-isip, kung gaano mo katibay dalhin ang isip mo. Another thing, lift up others with kind words and compliments. Ayan, may mga tao talaga na I do not know what's inside of them. Mabait sila sa sarili nila, pero when it comes to dealing with other people, andun talaga yung ang taas ng presyon nila, 'di ba? So, speaking about garbage, hindi ka talaga maglalabas ng masamang actuation or sinasabi if your mind has yung maganda. Okay? Walang garbage sa utak mo. Hindi ka nag-create ng masama. I call it garbage kasi yung negative na pag-iisip is garbage ang tawag ko doon. Sunod, reach up for new dreams and goals. Okay? Hindi porket yung nanay at tatay ng isang bata ay magsasaka, yung bata magsasaka na rin. Hindi porket ang nanay at saka tatay or ang tatay ay driver ka na din. Hindi. Reach up for new dreams and goals. I always challenge my daughter. Sabi ko sa kanya, anak, if you have these things because of your parents, I want you to have more of these things than what you are seeing right now. Gusto ko mas mataas pa ang abutin mo. It's not that pressure ko yung anak ko, pero I believe in her capability. Kasi syempre, yung genes ko at saka genes ng tatay niya, pag pinag-isa, mas more powerful yun. Diba? Being a mother, sinasabi ko palagi sa anak ko na wag puro aral. You have to enjoy yourself at the same time being single. Kaya yung anak ko, lahat na pwedeng pag-aralan niya, pinaaral ko, driving, karate, swimming, lahat na pina-engage ko sa kanya, but I did not push her. It's just that gusto talaga niya to learn, di ba? Pina-expose sa kanya. Kahit isa lang yung anak namin, pinapayagan ko siyang lumabas with her friends, go outside of the town, letting her drive her own car para talagang makita niya ang mundo kung ano yung masama at saka hindi. So, siya mismo ang nagdadala sa decision niya sa buhay despite of her young age. Basta ako, Sinasabi ko lang sa kanya na there are only two rules na mayroon ako. You can go outside the world, pero make sure that you do not hurt anybody and you will not hurt yourself. And secondly, sabi ko sa kanya, you are creating your future. So make sure that your future will be good or will be better than our future, our present situation right now. Di ba? And then a sample for having an attitude and mindset, or mindset is everything, is cuddle up at night with your favorite book or someone you love. Make sure that when you go to sleep, if you have somebody with you, make sure to cuddle up, maglambing ka, say the nice words, di ba? Para naman yung utak mo matutulog na walang sama ng loob, okay? Maganda yung gising mo, of course. Di ba? So, kailangan gawin mo yun. Ikaw, Coach Harold, kailangan i-embrace mong super todo si Coach Vanessa. Di ba? So, yung iba dito na mga Mr. or mga Mrs. na porke ba't matagal na kayo mag-asawa, wala na bang lambingan? It should not happen. Okay? The love should always be there so that your children, of course, di ba, masaya ang bata. Kahit wala siyang barkada sa labas, pag masaya ang pamilya, masaya ang parents, of course, di ba, hindi na nila papangarapin na magkaroon ng maraming barkada because you alone, as their parents, barkada ka na nila. Nakikita nila yung positibong pamamahay. Di ba? So, those are my samples, okay, for having a positive mindset. Let's move on. So, here are the 9 reasons why mindset is everything. Bakit pangkalahatan ang brain natin? Okay, number 1, mindset shapes your perception of success and failure. O, di ba? Hinuhulma, okay, ng utak mo, ang success mo at ang failure mo. Ano yan? Okay, ilarawan nyo ito. 2 taong humaharap ng same setback. Parehas na parehas yung problema nila. As in, parehas. One person sees it as a dead end. Wala na. Tapos na yung buhay niya. It's the end of it. Okay? While the other sees it as a detour. Okay? Detour. An opportunity for growth. Kahit problema, nagiging positibo pa rin ang tingin niya doon. Ako actually ganyan ako. Diba? Nasa harap ko na yung problema pero I still put a smile on my face kasi alam ko na may magandang maidudulot yung problema na yun. It's either I have to learn something from it or there is a new beginning for me to start. Okay? That's the power of mindset in action. Yung ugali at pag-iisip. It determines whether you view challenges as insurmountable or di mapigilan na mga obstacle or opportunities to learn and improve. Okay? Uulitin ko, isang reason why mindset is everything because mindset shapes your perception of success and failure. Paano mo tinitingnan ang problema or ang success mo? Okay? In addition to that, a growth mindset leads one to embrace challenges and persist despite failures, seeing them not as evidence of unintelligence, hindi ibig sabihin na may kabubuhan, but as a heartening springboard, diba? For growth and stretching one's existing abilities. Kung ano ba talaga yung abilidad mo? Okay, yun yung growth mindset. Kumbaga, andun talaga yung nilalagari mo, talagang hinahasa mo yung utak mo. Okay? So, yan ang number 1 reason bakit mindset is everything. Number 2, mindset helps you to take responsibility for your actions. Ano yan? Okay? It's easy to play the blame game, yung sisihan, di ba? Andyan talaga. Pag andyan na na-arise na yung problema, hala, sisihan. Ikaw kasi, bakit kasi, di ba? Andun talaga yun. Okay? Paninisi sa ibang tao. When things go south na, nawala na. Okay? Hindi na according to your plan ang nangyayari. Pero kung ikaw ay may growth mindset, you'll take responsibility sa action mo at sa outcome. Okay? Whatever the result sa mga naging plano nyo or sa mga naging action nyo, because you have this growth mindset, you have this thinking ability to shift para mag-desisyon ka kaagad or magkaroon ka kaagad ng pag-iisip na hindi kailangan i-pull back mo yung sarili mo dahil may nangyari na. Okay? Hindi ibig sabihin na you're being too hard on yourself. It means acknowledging your part in the situation and exploring ways to improve. Yun. Okay, so taking responsibility means you're in control and that's a powerful place to be. O, di ba? Napakasaya lang. Ulitin ko, mindset is everything because it helps you to take responsibility for your action. Diba? Andyan pa ba kayo? Parang natutulog na eh. Coach Harold, natutulog ka na ba?
Yung nagising ko,
Nandito pa po.
Wala lang. Gusto ko lang kayong tanungin. Baka mamaya tulog na kayo dyan. Actually, next year pa tayo matatapos. Joke lang. Okay? So, let's move on to number 3. Why is mindset is everything? Because mindset influences resilience and perseverance. O, di ba? Sumisigaw na ako dito. Kasi yung mga audience ko nakahiga. may audience kaya ako dito. 5 sila. What is this all about? Okay? Kailangan ang latest na humaharap ka sa matinding pagsubok. Okay? Ano ba yung sinabi ko? Kapag tanong pala yun. Kailan ka ba humarap ng pinakamatinding pagsubok sa buhay? Oh. Isipin mo nga, I'll give you 20 seconds kung kailan ang humarap ka ng super matinding pagsubok sa buhay. Okay? Naisip mo na? Okay? If you thought of it, did you give up? Nag-give up ka ba? Or did you push through? Anong ginawa mo? Did you cry for few days and you have this thinking na mag-suicide na lang ako kasi wala naman talagang solusyon yung problema ko? Di ba? Ako, let me share with you the toughest or the latest problem that I encountered, which I think the toughest one I encountered in my life was when my mom died, who is my everything. Biruin nyo, let me just share a short story about myself during, yung mama ko namatay siya March 11 of 2017, I think, or 2018. Ang nangyari, hindi ko siya admitted na, kumbaga, ang tagal ko na-accept, 4 months pa. So, nung 4 months na, doon na nag-subside na patay na pala yung nanay ko. You know what, guys? Ang nangyari sa akin, I wasn't able to sleep for a long week. Isang linggo talaga, hindi talaga ako natulog. Doon pa nag-subside na wala talaga akong nanay and all. Diba? Yung parang mababaliw ka na. Sabi ng tita kong doktor, you really have to consult a psychiatrist because you're no longer sleeping. Ayaw ko namang uminom ng mga sleeping tablets kasi, diba, ang hirap kaya maging dependent sa drug. So, probably that was the toughest problem I had. So, ang tagal na pala. So, ibig sabihin, I'm stronger than before. O, di ba? So, yun. Okay? Did you give up or did you push through? Nagpatuloy ka ba? So, your reaction largely is dependent on your mindset. O, di ba? Mindset talaga. Resilience and perseverance are trademarks of a growth mindset. Yung pagpupursige mo. Oh, example ko na naman si Coach Harold. Iba talaga ang determinasyon ni Coach Harold, di ba? Ang perseverance niyan. Kasi may time na nag-uusap kami ni Coach Harold, meron akong pinapasalita sa kanya na salita. Hindi talaga niya alam yun. Anong word yun, Coach Harold? Hindi na nakikinig si Coach Harold. Ano yung... Ano? Ano yung word na pinapasalita ko sa'yo na hindi mo makuha-kuha?
letter F. Ano yan?
Oh, di ba? Meron yun. Tapos, because of your perseverance to really pronounce the word well, talagang ginawa mo yun. Despite na ikaw yung upline ko. Nag-humble down ka sa akin at nakinig ka talaga. Okay?
Parang nalimutan ko yun.
Oh, di ba? So, naalala mo yung sitwasyon na yon, di ba? So, forget it. So, Nandun talaga yung perseverance mo. Kasi sabi mo sa akin noon na simula nung elementary ka or kinder ka, yun na talaga yung pagkasabi mo. And later on, na-learn mo pala sa akin, hindi pala talaga yun. Okay? So, itong ugali ay it encourages you to bounce back from setbacks, to be stronger than before. Okay? Pinufuel mo ang sarili mo to your journey towards success with relentless determination. Yung talagang, di ba, kahit bugbog ka na mag-isip because you're stronger than your mind, or yung control mo sa sarili mo, sa isip mo at doon, you're doing it kahit yung mga loved ones mo, pilit kang binababa, pilit kang dinidiscourage. Okay? So that's number 3. Let's move on to number 4. Mindset determines reaction to challenges and setbacks. Yung utak mo, yun ang nagdi-determine sa challenges mo at saka mga setbacks mo. Lahat ng challenge ay time test. Okay? Tinitest ka talaga. Tinitest ang mindset mo. With a fixed mindset, kung fixed ang mindset mo, sure ako, i-avoid mo ang mga challenges. Fearing failure, natatakot ka na mag-fail. Pero ang growth mindset transforms how you react to setbacks. Diba? Seeing them as opportunities to expand your abilities and knowledge. Diba? Nag-i-English talaga ako kasi Englishero talaga ako na ewan. Anyway, so this shift in perception or pangunawa changes everything, allowing you to approach life's hurdles with confidence and optimism. That is why mindset is everything because it determines your reaction to challenges. Paano ka mag-react? Diba? Halimbawa, sinampal ka ngayon. Paano ka magre-react? Sinampal ka ng taong hindi mo man lang kilala. You do not even know the reason bakit ka sinampal. Oh, it's a challenge, di ba? Being a person or knowing yourself, you will now know or how to react. Sasampalin mo rin ba? Or tatanungin mo ba siya bakit niya ginawa? Or you will just walk out and leave that person alone. Ano ba yung pwede mong gawin? Or yung anak mo nabuntis. That's a challenge, di ba? Anong gagawin mo? Are you going to scold your child or you will let her understand the situation that happened to her? Anong gagawin mo? Yung anak mo, nakita mong nagda-drugs. Anong gagawin mo? O yung anak mo, nalaman mong di na nag-aaral. Having a growth mindset, I know you are not going to decide, you are not going to look for a decision or action na ikakasama pa ng anak mo. 'Di ba? Lalabas ang pagiging mabuti mong ina despite the situation is not in your favor. 'Di ba? So, itong shift ng perception or pangunawa changes everything. 'Di ba? So, that's number 4. Let's move on to number 5. Mindset affects personal and professional relationship. Oh. Sige nga, ano to? Okay? Totoo, your mindset even touches your relationship. Kung ano yung utak mo, pag may asawa ka, may karelasyon ka, okay? Nag-determine din kung papaano mo or papaano kayo nagkakaroon ng relasyon. Depende rin sa isip mo. Depende rin sa takbo ng isip mo. Apektado talaga yung relasyon mo or your professional relationship. Okay? So, approaching interactions with a growth mindset fosters openness. Nagiging open ka, nagiging understanding ka. Pero kapag fix ang mindset ng isang tao, might lead to misunderstanding and conflict. Doon nalalabas ng kaaway-away na, kumbaga, imbis na magkakaroon kayo ng time to solve things properly, na walang makakarinig, especially yung mga anak ninyo, ako at ng asawa ko, we see to it that our daughter will not hear our conversation, our struggle. Okay? Ginagawa ko, dinadala ko yung asawa ko sa her room, and I see to it that my daughter will not hear anything na there is trouble between us. There is a problem between us. Pero, of course, since my daughter, hindi siya ganyan sabihin na natin, walang malay sa buhay, nalalaman niya na may problema pala because she sees me crying at namamaga na talaga yung mata ko. Pero of course, my daughter, siya yung type na bata na Di siya nakikialam, pero nakikita mo sa kanya that she's also hurt. Hindi niya sinasabihan yung tatay niya or hindi siya nagpapakita sa tatay niya ng ibang ugali. Siguro, nandun na siguro yung takot niya sa tatay niya. Di ba? Okay? So, with this thing, mindset affects personal and professional relationship. Ang pananaw mo sa conflicts, opportunities, and to understand others better and grow stronger together. Okay? Next, let's move on. Anong number na tayo? Number 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, number 6. Mindset impacts your focus and productivity. Okay? Yung mindset mo daw, malaki daw yung epekto doon paano ka mag-focus at paano ka maging productive. Okay? Okay? Let me just share with you this thing again. I am the type of a person na kailangan productive ako araw-araw. At pag mulat ng mata ko sa umaga, sinasabihan ko yung sarili ko, be productive sa kahit na anong bagay. Whether financially, emotionally, spiritually, ano pang mga dimensions of wellness. Kailangan may production ako. Because at the end of the day, I am also asking myself, or proud ba ako sa sarili ko because I've been productive. Pag hindi naman ako totally productive or hindi ko naman talaga nasabi na I am productive the whole day, sinasabihan ko yung sarili ko, don't worry, may bukas pa para maging productive ka. Okay? So, pagdating dito na nag-i-impact sa... Excuse me po.
Oh, nagbabasa na.
Hello?
Ayan,
Sino po yun?
Mute mo na lang po, Miss Giselle.
Okay.
Thank you po. Sorry.
Okay. Sandali. Nawala na ako. Okay? Going back to the mindset impacts your focus and productivity. Okay? So, nakaka-apekto talaga siya sa trabaho mo. Okay? If you believe your abilities can be developed, you're more likely to put in the effort. So, magbibigay ka talaga ng effort. So, you have to stay focused and maintain productivity. May nakilala akong tao na kung ano lang yung binigay sa kanyang designation, yun lang. At hindi mo siya pwedeng sabihan na ito, or whatever. Hindi naman siya nag-ano ako sa kanya, since that person is my kumbaga, mas senior ako sa kanya sa PNP. Hindi siya, kumbaga, siya yung type of a person na, ewan ko, ibang-iba talaga siya eh. Kasi habang ginagawa niya yung trabaho niya, wala siyang focus. Yung parang, ang dami niyang ginagawa na natatapos na lang yung araw na hindi siya productive. Ewan ko lang ha, pero siguro gusto ko kasi na hindi lang ako yung productive, dapat pati ang kasama ko. Kasi lalo na under ko siya sa supervision. Okay, that guy or that person is under my supervision. So kailangan kung ano ako dapat pati din siya. O di ba? Ewan ko kung anong klaseng tao din ako, pero it's not that nagiging ako, yung dinadala ko lang siya sa tamang pag-uugali. Okay? So a growth mindset cultivates a love for learning and resilience, essential for great accomplishment at pagtupad sa mga goals natin. Okay? Sa kabaliktaran naman nito, ang fixed mindset na tao might hold back from trying. So ayaw niyang mag-try. Kasi ayaw ko kasi natatakot ako. Ayaw ko kasi baka magkamali ako. Ayaw ko kasi na pagsabihan ako ng ibang tao. Pride yan eh. Ang taong may mga fixed ang mindset, they are the type of a person na talagang mataas ang ego, mataas ang pride. Ayaw diktahan. Ikaw ba yung taong ganun? Okay? Kung na-realize mo ngayon na ikaw yun, na fix ang mindset mo, you don't want to grow, you don't want to have, to be mature enough, okay? kailangan siguro magbago ka na. Siguro yun yung dahilan bakit hindi umuusad yung negosyo mo. Yun siguro ang dahilan na nahuhuli ka sa biyahe. Di ba? Yun siguro ang dahilan na ah, hindi mo pa matanggap or hindi mo pa makuha-kuha ang nararapat sa iyo because of your mindset na very fixed na ayaw mo talagang baguhin because of your fear. And fear, guys, is also ego din yun, pride din yun. Sa ayaw at sa gusto mo, yun, pride din yun. Okay? Let's move on. Mindset fosters adaptability and flexibility. Okay? Sa pagbabago ng ating mundo, adaptability is the key. So, kailangan mong mag-adapt, kailangan mong mag-adjust, kailangan mong matutong makisama, kailangan mong matutong, ano bang ibang term na makisama? Kung ano man yung term na yun. Kailangan mong makipaghalubilo, should I say. Okay? Kung flexible ka at willing ka to adapt, you're likely operating with a growth mindset. Okay? This mindset welcomes change as an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to evolve and discover new paths. So, kung noon, palagi ka lang nag-shorts ka lang kasi yun yung comfortable ka lang, di ba? Why don't you try wearing pants or kung babae ka na mahilig ka lang mag-shorts or hindi ka nagpapalda, right? Why not try wearing dress? O, di ba? Kung ikaw naman or kung may anak kayo na palagi lang nasa bahay or palagi lang nandoon lang sa gadget, di ba? Why not try telling your child na, anak, mas maganda, you will be more, magiging magaling ka kapag itry mo to. Yung mga ganong bagay ba? Di ba? So, dapat ina-apply din natin sa sarili natin or sa family natin ang pagkakaroon ng tamang mindset. Okay? On the other hand, a fixed mindset, takot sila. Okay? Seeing it as a threat to stability and competence. Okay? Feeling nila threat talaga sa kanila or competition sa kanila. Nagkakaroon sila ng competition sa sarili nila at sa utak nila at sa ibang tao na rin. Okay? So, hindi maka-adapt. Hindi flexible. Okay? Next, number 8. Mindset enhances problem solving. So, kung tama ang mindset mo, of course, mabilis kang makapag-solve. Hindi man ganun kabilis, pero you have this skill. Diba? Ako minsan, ang nangyayari sa akin, pag talagang hindi ko na alam yung gagawin, of course, I stop thinking kasi parang nagiging harsh na ako sa sarili ko. What I do is, of course, I do research, okay, kung ano yung mga possibility na pwedeng mangyari, or nagtatanong ako syempre sa taong pinagkakatiwalaan ko. Okay? So, sa ganitong mindset na nag-ihinay sa problem solving, it allows you na harapin ang gawin or pagiging creative, pagiging open. Okay, so you look for solutions rather than dwelling on the difficulties. Nahala, the whole day, yun na lang yung inisip mo, problema na lang. Sakit kaya sa ulo yun. Diba? So, dahil sa negosyo natin sa livelihood, kailangan mabilis kang mag-shift sa utak mo. Pag dinecline ka ng taong ay inintroducehan mo nito, o ang ginagawa pa ng iba, naku, sinasabihan pa na, kaya hindi sumali kasi ang pangit-pangit naman ng ugali. Yung gano'n, imbis na magkakaroon ka ng solusyon, ang ginagawa mo, sinisiraan mo pa. O ang nangyayari sa'yo, naggagawa ka ng garbage sa utak mo. The more na wala kang magagawa because you're creating negative things, nagkakasala ka patuloy. Diba? So, yun. And the last one, mindset encourages lifelong learning. Okay. So, finally, ito na yung pinakahuli. The essence of why your mindset is everything lies in its capacity to make a lifelong learner. Yung kakayahan mo para maging bukas ang isip mo habang buhay upang matuto. May mga tao na tumanda na lang talaga sila na andun pa rin yung takot nila. Diba? Despite that they're already at age na, diba? Usually naman yung pinapakinggan, diba? In a group, yung pinapakinggan naman usually talaga yung matanda. So, Why is it that there are people who are already old na wala pa rin confidence, andun pa rin sa sarili nila yung takot nila, andun pa rin yung hesitation? Because nobody probably taught them at their young age, nobody taught them or walang nag-push sa kanila na they have to grow mentally. They have to build confidence simula sa utak nila para ma-act out nila ang pagkakaroon ng confidence sa buhay. Okay? With a growth mindset, of course, you understand that abilities, yung abilidad mo, yung intelligence mo, can be developed with dedication and hard work. Okay? So this belief fuels your desire to learn and improve continuously. Patuloy na pag-aaral, ng pag-i-embrace ng mga pagbabago, di ba? Halimbawa, dito sa negosyo natin, okay? Hindi lang dapat na marunong ka lang mag-discuss sa isang tao or one-on-one. Kailangan matuto ka rin mag-step up to talk sa crowd. Halimbawa, una ngayon, isa lang yung alam mo kasi yan lang yung courage mo hanggang sa isang tao lang. Why not try talking or sharing the opportunity to a group already? 10, 15, hanggang sa maging 100 na yan, andun ka na talaga sa stage na talagang sobrang confident mo nang magsalita. Try it. Ikaw lang naman ang problema. You are the only enemy and ikaw lang talaga ang kaibigan ng sarili mo. Diba? Ikaw ang kaaway at ikaw ang kaagapay ng sarili mo. Okay? So this belief fuels your desire to learn and improve continuously. Sabi ko nga. Okay? So yun ang mga rason kung bakit ang mindset ay everything. Bakit? So, I have here the last topic that I will have, your strategies for cultivating a positive mindset. Ano yung mga strategy para ma-cultivate mong pagkakaroon ng positibong pag-iisip? Una, embracing challenges and opportunities. Actually, na-topic na natin to, pero I just would like to emphasize with you these 4 things. Embracing challenges as opportunity. Ano to? A positive mindset, realizing that your mindset is everything. Okay, it's the first step toward your personal growth. Your attitude and mindset shape your life's narrative, turning challenges into stepping stone and failures into lessons. May mga strategy to help you, okay, para magkaroon ka ng positive mindset. Okay? So, seeing challenges as opportunity rather than obstacle, or bawat problema ay pagkakataon mo para magkaroon ka ng bagong skill. So wag nating tanggihan, wag nating hayaan ang sarili natin na malunod na lang sa problema because it is not actually a problem. Hindi naman talaga magiging problema ang problema kung may solusyon ka or magkakaroon ka ng solusyon. Diba? Number 2, learning from mistakes and failures. So pag meron ka nito or marunong kang mag-learn or may natututunan ka sa mga failures mo and mistakes, okay, it is a one way of cultivating a positive mindset. Alam natin na nobody's perfect, di ba? And that's perfectly okay. So okay lang talaga na hindi maging okay. Okay, na hindi maging perfect. Pero i-adapt ang mindset that mistakes and failures are essential parts of learning is a crucial na mahirap talaga yun. Pero dapat tanggapin natin. Tanggapin natin yun. Kasi, pag hindi ka daw humarap sa problema at wala ka ng problema, eh, hindi ka na normal. You're already abnormal. Diba? You're no longer part of this world. You already have your own world with you. Okay? Sunod, practicing gratitude and positive affirmation. Ito, napakasaya nito. Okay? Pag nagpa-practice ka ng gratitude, shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. Diba? Mas nakikita mo ang blessings mo kaysa sa ano ang kulang sa'yo. Okay? Start or end your day by listening to 3 or 5 words that you will be grateful for. It could be as simple as sunny day, looking at the sunny day, or having a cup of coffee for you, or meaningful progress on a project. Di ba? May mga sample ako dito ng mga affirmations. Number 1, I am confident and believe in myself. O, di ba? Ikaw na mismo, pinupush mo ang sarili mo, ina-align mo ang sarili mo sa magandang pagpapahayag para sa sarili mo. Tama ba ang Tagalog ko? Okay? Another thing, even when it doesn't feel like it, there is good in the world worth noticing. Oh, di ba? Kahit daw hindi maganda, may maganda pa rin diyan. Di ba? Kumbaga, parang may nakikita kang painting na ewan mo parang magulo, pero if you focus yourself and if you really scrutinize that painting, may kagandahan din pala. Diba? Sabi nga ng isang general, si Sir Train, kahit daw ang tao or ang isang pulis na may masama or may masamang ginawa, may kabutihan pa rin yan. So, hindi siya nag-judge na ganun na lang ng basta-basta sa isang police officer. Hindi niya pinaparatangan or binibigyan isususpended dahil sa nagkasala. Kinakausap niya ito heart to heart, pinapatawag niya sa office at inaalam niya talaga ang deeper reason bakit nagawa ng tao yon. O, diba? So, si Sir Train, meron talaga siyang growth mindset. Another thing, I allow myself to feel good. Oh, ngayon, if you don't feel good, dahil may nangyari sa'yo kanina, okay, try to tell yourself that, or allow yourself to feel good. Okay? Sabihan mo, itap mo yung sarili mo, kalma baby, kalma. Okay? Another affirmation, I am kind and compassionate toward others. So, being kind and being compassionate is also a way of practicing gratitude and positive or saying affirmation, positive affirmation. Diba? Yung mostly talaga ng mga tao because of the crisis, because of the happenings right now, nakakalimutan na talaga natin i-feed ang utak natin ng kabutihan. Diba? Okay? Another one, I have what I need to take on the day. Kahit kulang ka ng ligo, pero dahil you have a right mindset, pagdating mo doon sa opisina, ang gagawin mo, papalakasan mo yung aircon para naligo ka na rin. Or maglagay ka ng napakaraming perfume. Or maglagay ka ng cologne na pen shop or bench. Di ba? Yun yung positibong tao. Yung pagbukas mo sa cabinet nyo, wala na palang asukal. Pero gustong-gusto mo magkape, pero wala nang asukal. Anong gawin mo? Oh, meron kang white rabbit dyan sa bag mo. Ilagay mo yung white rabbit sa kape mo. O di matamis na yung kape mo, di ba? Another thing, I spread light wherever I go. O, yung doon sa opisina mo or wherever you are, nasaan ka man, if you see the group of people who are with you na talagang nagmumuk or whatever, you smile at them. Look into their eyes and tell them that you're beautiful, God is with you, you are awesome. Di ba kahit feeling mo, you're very down, but you tell someone in a positive way, pati ikaw madadala mo yung sarili mo sa pagiging positibo. Next, I am capable of balance. Ito talagang balance lang word, di ba? So, having a right mindset or a positive mindset makes you life more balanced. Doon na pumapasok yung pinag-aralan natin the other day about having a dimension or the dimensions of wellness. Okay? Last one, I alone am enough. So, ako enough na ako because I have everything that I need, because I have a positive mindset. Diba? Next, setting empowering goals. Okay, goal setting is about achieving targets, the journey, and what you learn along the way. Set goals that align with your values and aspiration. Diba? Kailangan specific ang goal mo. Halimbawa, gusto mo ng sasakyan. Huwag mo lang sabihin na gusto mo ng sasakyan. Sabihin mo kung anong kulay. Anong brand, kailan ka bibili, saan ka bibili, sino yung kasama mong bumili. Yun. Para ma-determine mo talaga, magkaroon ka talaga ng daan or magkaroon ka talaga ng panindigan na kailangan mo kasi napipicture out mo na sa isip mo. Sunod, gusto mo makapang-asawa ng foreigner. O, anong lahi niyan? Kailan ka maghahanap? Kailan ka pupunta sa dating app? Diba? Yun! Okay? So those are the strategies for cultivating a positive mindset. Ito yung conclusion ko. It only takes one person to change your life, guys. It is only you and your mindset. Okay, please take note of this. I hope you will take note of this. Okay, again, it only takes one person to change your life. It is you and your mindset. So, kailangan sa friend mo, ang sarili mo at ang mindset mo. So, you can control your mindset. Another thing, sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. Diba? Magaling ka palang kumanta, pero dun ka lang sa CR kumakanta. Or what is another sample for this? Sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. Yung takot kang magsalita in front of the crowd. Yung pinagtutulakan ka na ni Coach Harold para mag-speaker. Pero sa loob-looban ng sarili mo, gusto mo na talagang magsalita because of your pride, because of your fixed mindset that you will never grow because your parents do not know how to speak in front of the crowd. Hindi mo rin gagawin yun. Okay? Take note that you are unique. You should be authentic and you will have your own greatness. Okay? And the last conclusion that I have is the positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. Kitang-kita ko to kay Coach Harold. Diba? Kasi positibong mag-isip, lahat na invisible nakikita niya. Nakakakita yan si Coach Harold ng multo. Joke. Okay? Yung nafe-feel na hindi mahawakan, hahawakan niya. And na-achieve ang imposible. Actually, the word impossible, it's impossible. Posible talaga lahat yan. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me leave you with this quote. Love yourself and everything good will follow. So start loving yourself. Start controlling your mind. Have this positive mindset. Have a growth mindset so that you will grow. Grow in all aspects of your life. Emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially, everything that you need in life. Okay? That's it. Thank you so much. I hope you've learned a lot from me.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Giselle, no? Ang dami kong na-take note dito. So, lagi talaga tayong maging sponge, no? Growth mindset. Anyway, ano naman po talaga, life is a constant learning, no? Hindi po tayo mag-stop na. At dahil ito na yung nalaman mo, yun na lang, di ba? So, marami pa rin po tayong matutunan sa lahat, sa ibang tao. At yun po ang pinaka-the best na learning, yung we learn from the experience of others. So, ayan.